Hey everybody, welcome back to another Andrew's BrewTube beer review. I'm making my way into the two darker beers that they offered in the Adventure Pack. And to say that I'm excited about this one is a little bit of an understatement. This one is the collaboration between Devil's Backbone and a big favorite of mine, Surly. This is Risen. This one is labeled as a coffee and oak double brown ale. It's at 8.4% ABV and it's at 50 IBUs. I'm a big fan of Surly. I've got a buddy of mine who actually works there who hooks me up with a lot of their awesome releases. So to have something like this that I could just get a hold of as part of this pack that was put together by Surly, I couldn't have been more excited. And to know that it's a coffee double brown ale reminds me immediately, I think, of Coffee Bender, which I'm a big fan of. I really enjoyed that. That to me almost was like if there was a beer that I would drink in place of a coffee, that would really be it, because it just had such a good coffee aroma to it. So I'm really excited about this one here. So let's get a nose on this one. Oh yeah, it's like Coffee Bender, plus. Great, good coffee aroma, almost like I would think. It lends so much. I can't imagine that they didn't borrow from a lot of the methods that they used to make Coffee Bender, which I think they cold pressed that. Yeah, to use this, it makes perfect sense because it lends to that. I don't get much oakiness from it. I just get that, coffee and more coffee. I mean, that's really the forefront on the aroma that I get off of this. Yeah, just awesome. I'm a coffee fan anyway, so this is just right up my alley. So let's see how it tastes, everybody. Cheers. Oh yeah, it's just like a ramped up version of Coffee Bender. It brings on that coffee hit as well. Not overly bitter though at the same time. It still has a very nice smooth characteristic, a little bit of I wouldn't say a creaminess, but it does also have some nice bitter, dark chocolate flavors with it as well. The oakiness, I get a little bit of that on the back end, but it's not something as pronounced as I might have expected it to be. This to me is a ramped up version of Coffee Bender, without a doubt. Delicious regardless. I like I said, I'm a big fan of that one. This lends it even more so with that just nice, smooth, if you love the way a coffee smells, this, tastes the way a coffee smells, if that makes any sense. It doesn't bring that massive, like, type of coffee bitterness that you would normally expect. It has a little bit of an earthy bitterness, probably from whatever hops that they were using on this, but not nearly as strong as you might have expected it to be. Very nicely balanced between those. Good body to it, not too thick. With brown ales, they don't tend to be thick anyway, so I wasn't expecting that. Right around what I thought this type of a beer would have, but it's not lacking in the flavor whatsoever. Rating wise for me, this is a strong 9, almost pushing to a 10. Right now one of my favorites in this pack so far. I think after I go through and do 7 summits, I might just kind of put a little bit of a rank on how I feel each of these are, but this one right now is a hard to beat first on this first place so far for me. And I might be biased a little bit because it's Surly, but you know what, hey, I'm allowed to. So again, definitely let me know if you've had a chance to try this. I'm very interested to see what other people think of these beers as well. I've had a couple of friends of mine who have gone through and had these, and I feel like kind of having similar tastes and similar notes and experiences on these beers. So just very curious to see what you think of it as well. And Appreciate you guys watching. Definitely check out my the Facebook page. I've got the link below, and feel free to check me out on Untappd as well. I check in on all my beers, whether I'm reviewing or not, and love to see you guys in the next review. Cheers, everybody.